What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Brent Watches Babylon 5 for the first time. My name is Brent. I'm watching Babylon 5 for the first time. Today's episode, Season 3, Episode 16, entitled Walkabout. What is this one going to be about? I don't know. I've never really seen it. But my prediction is this one is exactly what the title says. An authentic, literal Australian, g'day, mate, Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. This is a knife. I just offended every single Australian listener we have out there. I apologize. Actually, not really, because that movie is awesome, and I want to be you guys. Dr. Franklin, I think it's him, and I think by the end, we might actually start liking Dr. Franklin. I really think that that's probably what this one is about. So that was my prediction. Hey, while you guys are here, be sure you like, subscribe this video, share it with your friends. Check us out on Patreon if you want more of this stuff, including just reactions, the full unedited video of this particular reaction, all that sort of stuff. And for now, let's jump into this episode. Please remember down in the comments, no spoilers. We've never seen this episode before or anything past this point. I know we're a little bit out of order. So we also, and we skipped a couple, there's a two-parter, I think, that we've just skipped. So we haven't seen that one too. So please be careful. And please don't tell us that we should have watched them in a different order. This is the order that we're going in, okay? So with that, I'm going to start this episode. Let's go. Walkabout. Better be good. We've had a couple of good, strong weeks here. Like there was that one little dip, that one little ablation, but the rest of the season's been fantastic. So let's go.
A non-heavy cruiser? This is intolerable. By treaty, all non-warships will be turned over to Centauri forces.
Sorry, we didn't sign that treaty.
Right?
Got a problem? Call Earth. If they hadn't forced us to break away, we wouldn't need a mutual protection agreement. That means we take every ship we can get.
And what guarantees will you give me that the cruiser will not open fire on a Centauri vessel as it approaches Babylon 5?
Absolutely none.
It's the same guarantee I gave when I said that none of the other Narns would break into your quarters in the middle of the night and slit your throat.
Mr. Garibaldi, you have never given me that promise.
You're right. Sleep tight.
Londo makes everything better. As much as I hate him. Hey, Lyta.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for Dr. Franklin.
I'm afraid he's not here. He's taken a personal leave of absence from his post as Chief of Staff. Is there something I can do for you?
I just arrived, and I heard about Ambassador Kosh.
Yeah.
I was hoping someone here could tell me what happened.
I'm afraid that information is confidential.
Look, I know he's dead. I'm not going to say anything to anyone. I was his aide.
Okay, what is it?
With everything that's been going on around here lately, he just needed to get out a little and stretch his legs a bit, so he took a walk outside on the forward cargo stabilizers.
Is Sheridan doing the walkabout? Was he like mag booted to the? Yep, there it is. Mag booted to the thing. I like how they have rubber bands around his ankle things. I'm sorry, this is not the costuming department's best work. This is a different Vorlon ship, yeah? Yeah, we saw old Kosh's going away. All right, so we got Londo and lots of comic relief going on there. I like him and Garibaldi together. That's always funny. And there's a new Vorlon ambassador coming on to replace Kosh, I guess. Lyta's trying to get some information. Franklin's gone. He quit. We saw that. And Sheridan is doing his little walkabout thing. All right, let's keep going.
Welcome to Babylon 5, Ambassador. I'm Captain John Sheridan. This is my second commander, Susan Ivanova.
Thank you for coming.
I wish we could have
I recognize
met
this
under
guy.
better circumstances. I didn't know Ambassador Kosh as well as I might have wished. I'm not sure anyone did, really. But we were enriched by his presence, and we are all diminished by his loss.
As per your government's request, we've kept Kosh's death a secret.
So now I understand, for all intents and purposes, you are to take Kosh's place. You'll occupy his quarters, and we are to refer to you by his name when we're in public. Is that correct? Well, then we'll show you the way. Ivanova will brief you on anything you need to know. Before you go, your government neglected to tell me your name. How should I refer to you when we're alone? Kosh. Yes, I understand that's how we're to refer to you publicly, but privately?
Kosh.
Ambassador Kosh is dead.
We are all Kosh.
They're all Kosh, of course they are. They're all Q. Okay, that's it. The Vorlons are Q from Star Trek. I get it. I get it. They're a mischievous group, but playful, but they're really here to help us. Okay, I recognize this guy. I saw somebody a while ago. I couldn't even tell you how long ago it was. I've seen this a few times. It's a picture of this guy, of this Kosh, and what they call him is Kosh 2 Electric Boogaloo. And I think that was absolutely hilarious. That caught my eye. Honestly, at the time, I just thought Kosh would get a new, what do you call that, suit, a new encounter suit, is really what I thought. He would just kind of upgrade his encounter suit. It'd be the same one. But apparently, nope, it's a different Kosh altogether because the first Kosh died. And this guy is Kosh 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's funny. All right, let's go.
Look, just give me the short version, okay?
All right. Walkabout.
Oh, it is Franklin on a walkabout.
Yeah, it's that or the long version, so you take your pick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is he truly going on a walkabout?
You know, as a foundationist, I was always taught that if you're not careful, you can lose yourself in the world. You go right, and the rest of you, the really important part of you, goes left. And you don't even know you've done it till you finally realize that you don't have any idea who you are when you're not doing all those things.
Stephen, you don't really believe there are two of you, do you?
No, it's a metaphor. Right? There isn't literally another me walking around the station.
He's really going on an Australian walkabout.
I realized I didn't have any idea who I was when I wasn't being a doctor, and I think I was using the stems to avoid facing that.
It hurt you arrived. I was just coming to see you.
Where?
I'm sorry. I wasn't here. I was doing what he told me to do. He wasn't with me when I left. Not even a piece of him. I swear.
A piece of it. Dude.
No. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
There was no other.
No. Not that I knew of. I'm sorry.
Other what?
He's gone.
Okay, I get that he's pissed off at Lyta, but I don't understand what's going on there at all. I have no idea what's happening there.
How are you settling in with the new ambassador?
What is this?
I remember the first time you touched me. I remember the first time I cried. Oh,
what is this?
Remember every minute, every hour, and I remember the first time you lied.
Is that Jennifer from Deep Space Nine? Is that Cisco's wife? Like the actress? What is this music? What song is this? This is going on way too long. Okay, that's an awful microphone, by the way. That's a horrible, like, that's not even really a microphone. She's just got a stick with a thing sticking out the bottom of it. Look, Franklin's digging it. I'm not, but Franklin's all about it. This is...
As you know,
let's cut that whole part out of the episode.
Garibaldi recently uncovered information which seems to indicate the Shadows have a weakness. Now, their ships are based on organic technology, which may be vulnerable to telepathic interference. In theory, a telepath might be able to jam their central operating system, leaving them vulnerable to attack.
Yeah, my mom always told me to marry a doctor. I just could never find one with the right equipment.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I saw you watching me up there, and it was like two lasers shining out in the night.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. I mean, Once I got used to the glare, I kind of liked it. So what's your name?
Stephen.
I had an old boyfriend named Steven, and he tore my heart down one side and up the other. So you're gonna be Steve.
Steve.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'm Kaylin.
Kaylin?
Wow.
And I am proud and honored to make your acquaintance.
She's him on the walkabout that he met, right? Like he was talking about that, like, oh wow, look at that. That's what this is, right? She is the him on the walkabout. He met her. He's gonna meet himself.
Thank you for coming. I know it's late.
We're en route to Sector 90 by 110 by 47.
47!
There have been 3 shadow attacks in this area in the last week, so the odds are good they'll hit again soon. The second we hear anything, we'll jump to normal space. I'd feel better about this if we had a few more ships, but we can't wait any longer. Just hope this works.
I'm not sure about this plan that Sheridan has. She's trying to see the real him.
I'm looking at your soul.
Oh,
I have a theory that light passes through us, refracting our soul, mind, and body like a rainbow. And if I get the glass at the right angle, I can see through to someone's soul. Medicine?
Medicine?
She just asking for drugs. Oh, she's him. She's him.
Prescription only. It's a narcotic.
Right?
It helps me sleep.
I told you, she's him. He's just met himself.
A lot better if you didn't drink as much as you do. No, look, ask me anything else but that, okay?
I need to be on a line of sight for this to work.
Bring us around.
Oh. Shadow ship. Shadow ship. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's not powerful enough. Come on, Lyta, give him the pain eyes.
Captain, the ship is changing course. Coming in on attack vector. I think it knows we're here.
Lyta!
Gosh!
What did he just, what was that? Something just happened.
They killed him. They tore him apart.
She just saw something.
Bastard.
Uh-oh, now she's pissed. Oh, look. Oh, did she just catch him?
Mr. Lanier.
It's not moving.
Dude, trying to film telepaths doing stuff is so weird. Watch her eyes go black. Oh, she's bleeding from her eyes.
Do it. Now.
All power to the forward batteries, Mr. Lanier. One focused, continuous burst. Now. More power to the weapon system, Mr. Lanier. Let's see what it takes to kill one of these things.
I'll have to take the jump engines offline. But if I do, we won't be able to make a jump for 20 standard minutes.
Proceed. Keep it going, Mr. Lanier.
Is the White Star strong enough to blow up a shadow ship now? Dude, that thing wrinkled.
I'm all right. I just need a moment.
Did they get it? So they got it. That's cool. Uh-oh. That chicka wow. Oh, she about to do something. She's gonna rob him and leave. She's gonna rob him. Oh, look, she's doing it. Oh. Get him.
Yes, Captain.
We've monitored your situation. Moving to intercept.
How many telepaths do you have on board?
3.
There are 4 of those ships.
We'll do what we can.
That's a Minbari telepath, I guess, right?
One's getting through.
Evasive action.
Is that Lyta's?
Can we fire?
Not enough to hurt it.
That last one took everything I had. I can't get through.
Shadow vessel locking on. Their weapons are at full strength.
This is Jakar to White Star. Are you all right?
Yes, for now. Thanks for coming.
Oh, I'm not on the Jatok, Captain. And I brought some friends.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Get them all.
They ran.
Get them all.
And so it begins.
That was a cool sequence. I like that sequence. I could do without the Franklin stuff, but I like that other sequence.
Come on, Kaylin, wake up. Wake up, Kaylin. Kaylin, come on now. Wake up. Kaylin, you hear me? Come on, Kaylin. What's the prognosis?
She'll be okay. We've got her on a methazine drip now.
Methazine? Are you out of your mind? That's what put her in here in the first place.
Doctor, it wasn't an overdose.
What are you talking about? I saw the vial in her hand. I found her unconscious on the floor.
The vial hadn't been opened yet. My guess is she used your identicard to get the methazine from a local dispensary because she couldn't afford it anymore. Then she came back to her quarters and passed out before she could use it.
Passed out from what?
The pain. I'm sorry, I thought you knew.
Knew what?
She was diagnosed with terminal neural paralysis a little over 2 years ago, just before you got here. Incurable.
I just needed something to help me get through the pain. And that's why I took your card. Don't send me away, Steve.
You know what? You know what this reminds me of? Like, I know he said that metazine's a powerful narcotic and stuff, but I mean, for what she's talking about here, I just need something to take away the pain. This wasn't about drug addiction. This was about removing pain. There's actually a medical issue here. So I have this and just couldn't afford it. This reminds me of the whole weed debate. You know, like weed is a legitimate medicinal drug. For some reason, we've just decided as a society that it's bad. And so it's bad. But like, I mean, cops don't even arrest you for it really, unless they're just really wanting to make an arrest. Is this an episode that's about legalizing weed? I kind of like that. Full disclosure, I don't smoke. That's just never been me. But I certainly don't judge anyone who does. And it should be legalized in my opinion. That's Brent's opinion. You guys are welcome to your own. This almost seems like an episode about legalizing weed, but Franklin is here, or weed is, this is like his stems, you know, rushing to judgment with stuff. He's found somebody who is addicted to medicine just like him, or at least he thought he was addicted, and she's going to help break him out of it, and he's going to come back as a doctor, right?
Before, I told you I don't have a piece of Kosh, but it's possible. I don't know for sure, but it may be. Someone else does.
Is she talking like she actually has like a piece of Kosh inside her, which she says she doesn't, but so she apparently thinks Sheridan does. Is there actually like a piece of Kosh inside Sheridan? Is that what made him so important that Kosh said that he had to save her? Like, you've always been here. I've always been here. We've always been here. Like, is there something to do with Kosh? Does Sheridan grow up and become Kosh later on?
I think about the things we lost. I gave you love, you gave me fire. I took you in, you took me higher. But if I wasn't what you wanted, then tell me what it was.
Got her back up there. Okay, so this episode, well, it wasn't a bad episode. It wasn't great, but it wasn't a bad. You know what? This was a good, what we'll call transition episode. Yeah, I suspect when we do our rankings, this one is going to find itself towards the bottom, maybe even the middle. Because honestly, season 3 has just been great. Right? This episode wasn't spectacular, but it was good. I mean, it was fine. This is what I would call a palate cleanser of an episode. It wasn't super fun, but the whole thing with the Kosh 2 Electric Boogaloo, we had a little weed comment here. You know what it felt like was like we're wrapping up some dangling threads. Yeah. And we're getting Franklin back from his journey from addiction. This wasn't like a banger of an episode, but I probably wouldn't change the channel if it came on. I'd probably sit and watch it if I'm like folding laundry or whatever. It's a laundry episode. There you go. This is a laundry episode. That's it. Well, I'm going to dive into this a little bit more, and you guys make sure you join us on Monday. Jeff and I are going to do a deep dive into this episode. This is just my first initial responses. Fine episode, fine. You guys make sure you join us on Monday. That episode is going to come out. While you're here, please make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, all that sort of stuff. And once again, you can check out the full unedited reactions over there on YouTube. That's going to do it for me. You guys out there, you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.